I think we're on the air.
Looks like it.
Hey, hello everybody. This is Jeff Saunders here with you for the first ever Barroom Trivia Brawl presented by the MTFO. And this is going to be something different. And hopefully it'll be something that you all will enjoy and like. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got with me today, helping to run the show, my good friend, my good buddy, the maniac, Mark Camire. How are you doing, friend?
Oh, just peachy. It's a beautiful, overcast, cold. It's not beautiful at all day here in my parts unknown, but otherwise happy to be here. Happy to introduce this new segment to the MTFO. How are you?
I am doing good. I've been chasing sleep since about 3 o'clock last night. So we're going to see if I can make it through this without crashing, but I think I can. I think I've got it in me. I'm drinking my coffee.
There you go. We'll just say this is coffee as well.
That's right. Well, and I also, before we go any further, little thing I'm going to try to do with these is the theme for this thing. Well, the theme for this one today is parodies and spoof movies, but the overall theme for this is kind of like pub trivia or bar trivia, right? So drinking is not required, but you won't be shunned for drinking either.
I should certainly hope not. Otherwise, one of the judges is in serious trouble.
Right. Well, maybe both of us.
Well, salute.
So what I've brought to the table today, and this is something I'm going to try to do every week. This is a whiskey made here in Texas. It's a Texas rye whiskey.
Ooh.
Made by Ranger Creek in San Antonio, Texas, and they call it a Scotch, a Texas-made Scotch. So in a way, it's a parody of a Scotch.
Intriguing.
So that's what we're going with today.
It's so funny that you bring that up because I too have a rye whiskey in my hand. Right, it's called Slow and Low, and I swear by it. Where it comes from, I don't remember.
Nobody knows.
But nobody. Yeah, there you go. Parts unknown. That's my little thing. But it is a rye, and it is quite tasty. You just throw a couple of ice cubes in it, and you're good to go. It's not a parody of anything. It's just a really good whiskey.
It's just good. All right. All right. Well, hey, I think we're about ready to get this party started. If you don't mind, my friend, I'm going to throw this over to you and let you kind of go over our gameplay. And I'll bring our other friends in.
Sure, let's do this. So you're going to get 3 rounds of 5 questions each, and the way this is going to work is round 1 is going to be like any other typical round 1. You're going to get a question in the realm of trivia, and we're going to give you time to answer it to the best of your ability. However, some questions can be worth multiple points because there are multiple answers. So keep that in mind when you hear the question. If you get one answer correct, but your second answer you wrote down is wrong, it will cancel each other out and you will not get that full question correct. There's going to be each member gets, I believe, 3 repeats, and that'll about do it for round 1.
That's about it. So, hey, we've got a full house now. Before we get started, let's run around and introduce everybody. We'll start with no, that way. Nick over there.
Yep.
Mr. Big Sal.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm doing well. I was happy to jump on this train. It sounds like a really fun kind of game. And I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Oh.
Sorry.
A complimentary coin on that one.
Are you talking about us?
Yes, you too.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on, I've got like half a bottle here. I think we'll be good. All right, as long as I'm not having to answer questions. All right, and let's see. And who else do we have here? We have Mr. Garth Harkins. How are you, sir?
Hello, sir. I've got my fake moonshine, the dew shine.
Dew shine.
I love it.
On brand.
I love it.
So while waiting, I just doodled a little.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
And I'm excited for this. This is a new format, and I'm happy to be on launch of a new format. You know,
Well, we are happy to have you here, friend.
Or
And then,
help bugs.
and then we've got coming up next. We have the Carmel Mountain, Ryan Payne. How are you, sir?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Is this? Oh crap! I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
I had some little-
Do you need some of my coffee?
Sorry, I was just dreaming of a previous trivia match. I thought I won. Oh,
Well, I have dreams like that.
yeah.
Boy, he's channeling the
Dreams.
inner me on a Friday night when you just had a whole night of you don't know what's it. You wake up to find yourself doing you don't know what.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Okay.
what that means.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me get my trivia. Yeah, that's right. Trivia. Okay. Yes. Apologies. Oh my God. Yeah, I am glad to be here. I can see. You guys brought drinks. I feel like the odd man out now. I have nothing to bring here.
It's
Well,
okay.
you know, that's fine.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm looking forward to have fun playing with everyone here. Hopefully, at the end, I'll be drinking the sweet taste of victory or just the bitter shots of defeat and regret.
Either way, shots will be had.
It won't go down-
True
it
that.
won't go down easy.
All right, and let's we're going to round things out with our good friend Malcolm. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. Just glad to be here. Just happy to have some fun and.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Sorry, it's too good. I had to keep it.
It's going to happen sometimes. It's going to happen. Absolutely. All right. Well, I think it's time to get this show on the road.
Yeah.
This should be a whole lot of fun, and I just want to go ahead and from the start just say I appreciate all you guys being here and being a part of the first one of these things. Hopefully, this thing will catch on, and we'll be doing this every other weekend.
Nice.
So without further ado, I'm going to kick it back over to Mark, and we'll have him get started.
Drink hearty and have fun. That is the theme of all barroom know-how, and in no short supply do we have fun here at the Movie Trivia Face-Off, and we're going to have extra fun here in the barroom trivia. So, gentlemen, are you ready for your first question in the first round?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Alrighty, boys. First question. Name in the category of who's running this show.
Oh, I thought we were getting.
That's an easy question.
Much like
Straight right down your name.
Yeah. That's not the first question. Just the category.
Right off the bat.
Yeah. Category: who's running this show? Much like real life, this obviously I'm confused. But your question:
Okay.
name the famous actors or directors who operate or founded the following production companies. Your options are Red Hour Productions.
Oh, yeah, that's the first one.
That's the first question. There you go. Red
yeah.
Hour Productions. Name the famous actors or directors who operate or founded the following production company. Red Hour Productions.
And you have 15 seconds.
Yeah. And a technical repeat on my part because I read that weird.
I thought we were getting multiple choice for a second.
Yeah, same here.
We would have run out of questions really fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, something happened there.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
And then we're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pins down.
Pins down.
Oof.
All right, we will start it off with our buddy Nick. What do you got?
Oof. I first name that came to my mind, Charlie Sheen.
Fortunately,
No,
incorrect.
but that's a good guess for that.
This one. Garth.
I don't know it, so I took a guess. Zucker Brothers.
That is a very good guess.
Yes.
But not the one we're looking for. Caramel Mountain.
I guess the same, the Zucker brothers.
Zucker Brothers.
Definitely see it. And Malcolm.
I went for the trifecta. I went for the Zucker Brothers.
Oops.
I kind of want to give you all participation.
I know, right?
because that is amazing. But the answer we were looking for was either Ben Stiller or Stuart Cornfeld.
Oh, that's right, Ben
Oh,
Stiller.
okay.
Oh, Ben
Most
Stiller.
notably Ben Stewart, yeah. But I can see again why you might think the Zucker brothers. So kudos for that.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be the hardest question all night. So we've gotten it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Let's hope. First one.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, I think y'all may get a little bit of redemption on this one. For question 2, please tell us the name of the famous director or actor who is associated with Brooksfilms Productions.
Scribs, have you ever seen the movie Mr. Brooks?
No,
I will tell you that it has nothing to do with this question.
probably not. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's start with who did we start with last time?
We started with Nick, so we go to Garth, I believe.
All right, Mr. Garth, what have you got?
I sure hope it's Mel Brooks.
And you are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
Point on the board.
All right, Ryan, what have you got?
It's like a literal slap in the face if I got it wrong. Mel Brooks.
You are right, sir.
I'm hoping
And
Mr. Mel Brooks, but go ahead.
Malcolm, what have you got, sir?
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, all right. All right, and are we going to do a hat trick here? What have you got, Nick?
Mel Brooks, he did it.
All right. Everyone's on the board. 1 point apiece.
Right.
I was so worried it was a trick question.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. At least not in the first round.
Not yet.
Not in the first round, unless you continue this one. Name the famous actor or director who operate in Conundrum Entertainment.
Oh,
Huh.
I know
What
this
a
one.
conundrum, wouldn't you say?
It is a conundrum. That is what I was going to say.
That is my maniac face turn. I'm always a face. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you're a good guy, man.
There are those that would call me a tweener, but Bibiani does not like that term.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, he does not.
I like Bibiani.
And we'll go.
5,
Cribs got
4, 3, 2, 1. Here's my hot take. I don't really have a timer.
There it is.
That's the hot take, everybody.
That is a hot take. And speaking of hot takes, Caramel Mountain, that hot caramel, what have you got?
I can only think of. I thought of 2 actors, so I went with my first guess. Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen is a wonderful choice, but it is not the one we are looking for. Malcolm.
I'm not sure, but I went with Full Feel.
Ooh,
That's another really good one.
so kind of in the same realm, but not quite there.
No.
Nick.
Yeah, no, Ryan and I were on the same wavelength. They also went Leslie Nielsen.
There is something called synchronicity happening in the air.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here for it. However, that's not right. And Viking, what you got?
More synchronicity.
Oh,
What's the answer? Because I'm.
This is already my favorite because the answer was either Peter and or Bobby Farrelly. The Farrelly brothers.
All right.
I keep forgetting direct. I keep thinking actors so many times instead of directors.
I would not have gotten this one either.
Okay.
all right. And then for our next question here, and this one, I don't know. It may be a little easier. I don't know. We'll see. Name the actor or director who is associated with and founded Baby Way Productions.
Ooh, baby, I love that way.
And like I haven't
Hey.
said it, but just keep in mind what the theme is.
I'm gonna have to start looking at production companies now.
It's the first thing in every movie.
Yeah, it's true. It is the first thing that pops up.
It is the first thing you see.
I'm sorry. Repeat that question.
We got
Yes,
one
sir.
from Ryan.
So please name the actor or director who's associated with and who founded Baby Way Productions.
You big Peter Frampton fan, Scribs?
Not big time, but I've come alive before.
If you lived in the suburbs, you got it in the mail. Frampton comes alive.
That's what I heard.
It happens.
Ooh.
And I get that reference.
Good man.
All right. I feel like we've gone through our 15 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
All right. Let's jump down to, I think, Malcolm.
We start with Malcolm, yeah.
I don't remember their first names, but is it Fritzberg and Seltzer?
No.
Those are names.
Those are names, but not the ones we want. Nick, what have you got, sir?
The guy has tiger blood in his veins. Might as well try it again, Charlie Sheen.
He does have tiger bloods, and he is about winning, but not in this question.
Oh, man.
Garth, what have you got?
My first guess was Charlie Sheen. Then I thought he doesn't have a baby, and I went with one of the Zuckers, but I didn't write in a name, so I don't. Even if I'm
that's not quite it, but I saw where you were going there. And then Ryan.
I also
What
went
have
with
you
a
got?
director who has a kid as well, so I went with Adam McKay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good
One.
that's a good guess.
That one you might have to hold on to because
Yeah.
that would be a good question.
That would be a good one. So who we were looking for was Marlon Wayans.
Mother! Come on!
That's a good. That's
All
okay. All right.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And, as I compose myself from getting very, very tickled at that Charlie Sheen second attempt, that was just too funny. Now comes your fifth and I believe the final question in this round. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
All right, now boys, listen closely because this is going unlisted. What we want you to do is name as many movies as you can from these three directors I'm about to list.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ready for it? Okay, here are your three directors, and you will have 30 seconds. So we're going to write down as many movies as you can.
Yes.
So your directors are David Zucker, Jim Abrahams, and Jerry Zucker.
Okay. And I do have a clock for this one, so we will be calling this in 30 seconds.
Based on how some of these answers happened, this will be very interesting to see.
This is going to be interesting. I actually looked up all the movies that these guys had done, and I was surprised to see some of the movies on that list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing when you take into account what exactly they did do.
I know,
and then
right?
start to think about those films and you go, you know what, that makes sense.
It kind of does, right? All right.
Consistent.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pins down.
Pins down.
Put that pin down, Ryan.
All right.
All righty. So then, let's see what we got. We're going to start with our boy Nick.
I am very unfamiliar with the Zucker name, so I may watch their movies, but I've never. But so I just put the first three movies that came to my mind: Naked Gun, Airplane, and Police Academy.
We have Nick.
Okay. And I'm gonna share some comments also while we're doing these, while we're checking those.
Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. So what was your answers again there, Nick? You had the
Crap, I erased them. I'm sorry. Naked Gun, Airplane, and Police Academy.
And Police Academy movie.
And
Okay. Did you have all of the Naked Gun and Police Academy movies?
just had Naked Gun. So
I just put Naked Gun. I didn't put Tales of Police Squad or whatever the subtitle was.
Okay. Well, I'll accept the Naked Gun.
Okay.
And you also
All of
said
them are different titles.
Airplane.
Airplane, and Police Academy.
Okay. These guys did not unfortunately do any of the Police Academy films.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get 2 points for that.
2
Okay.
points.
Yeah. Okay.
And Viking McMurray, what you got?
I got Naked Gun 2.5, Hot Shots, and Hot Shots Part 2.
And you got
And you
4 points, sir.
You get all 4 of those.
Okay.
All right. Ryan Payne, what do you got?
Okay, I wrote down Airplane, Top Secret, Scary Movie, Spies Like Us, and I didn't finish with Hot Shots.
Okay, so
I mean, he put Hot Shot. I don't know how picky
Yeah, I
you guys
know.
are.
no, I'll accept Hot Shots. Unfortunately, since there's been a lot of scary movies,
No, I
and
did Scary Movie. Yeah, just one.
and they didn't do the first
They
2.
didn't do the first one.
They,
They did the first 2. They didn't do the first 2, actually. So technically, we can't accept that one. They did not do Spies Like Us, but you do have Hot Shot. Well, you have Hot Shot, which
Yeah,
is,
that's why it's like.
but he does have
You
Airplane.
do have Airplane and Top Secret. So 2 for you, sir.
And finally, Malcolm.
I wanted to put more, but I ran out of board space. But I put Airplane, Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5, and The Naked Gun.
Wow. All right.
Well,
Well,
we do not have Scary Movie 5, but you did get 3 and 4, and you got Airplane and The Naked Gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 points.
so 4 points. Okay.
you did the
All
Naked.
right, guys.
Forgot to write down the Naked Gun movies.
Yeah.
Current score.
So,
about
for a quick tally, at the end of round 1, we have a tie between Garth and Malcolm with 5 points, and then a second tie with Nick and Ryan at 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something fancy here. Hold on. Y'all hold on to something.
Always going
Hold
fancy.
on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts or somebody's butts. Here we go.
And take a drink.
All right, let's
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead.
take a little look at the score, shall we?
Drink right now.
Oh,
Wait.
Brilliant.
Big,
Brilliant.
That was fantastic. Oh man, I was not expecting that. That's little behind the scenes. I was not expecting that, but that was so delightful.
So expect some surprises as we go along.
Oh man.
That powerful tiger blood.
I'm telling you, that's how you are when you're all about winning.
We are on brand today.
Oh,
All right, are you gentlemen ready for your round 2?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Y'all are all doing fine. And as you can see, like the 5th question and all these will give you an opportunity to swing those points.
Yeah, jump a little bit.
Now, this next round is going to be probably a little bit more what we're all used to. Let me find the thing over here. Well, no, there we go. So our next round is going to be quotably, quotable, quoted quotes. So this is a category about like famous directors.
Mhm.
No, I'm just kidding. It's about movie quotes. I would have said movie release dates, but I'm kind of tired. So basically, I'm going to give you a quote from a movie that falls into our theme tonight, and you just tell me the name of the movie, or actually write it on your whiteboard.
yeah.
Okay, and we'll do just like the last round. You'll get 15 seconds for these, or ish. All right. Our first question is, or our first quote is, "Looks like the foot is on the other hand now, Mr. Kramer." And these are going to be really hard not to do like in the characters' voices.
Now, when I think of Mr. Kramer, I think of the beloved Seinfeld character, but then also the very sad Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah. I was gonna jump from Seinfeld, from Cosmo, over to UHF.
Mm-hmm. Funny story. I once got a piece of mail, and it was addressed to Mark Kramer.
Really
Not a joke.
interesting.
I'm thinking of the more bummer movie, Kramer versus Kramer.
They spelled it with a K and everything.
Whoa. All right, guys, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then I think we're gonna be back to Nick on this one.
Oh, me again. Okay. I put Naked Gun 2.5.
Nope.
That's all right. I
Not-
wasn't sure.
Not it. But that's a good guess though. Let's jump down to Garth. What have you
I
got,
remember
sir?
Wavelength, but not quite. Naked
No.
Oh. Nope. Same directors.
Duh.
Might have a clue as to how the rest of this is gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What have you got, Ryan?
No, I was on the same boat as Garth. I put Naked Gun.
Wow.
I think I might know the exact movie you're
Man.
talking about.
I'm wishing I had done a Naked Gun quote now. Malcolm, what have you got?
I actually didn't do Naked Gun. I went Hot Shots.
Oh man,
Getting closer.
Hard Shots Part 2.
that's a little closer. Still same directors. What we're looking at is we're actually looking at Airplane.
That's right, Mr. Crank. Yes. Yeah.
Third movie in the back of my mind. It was Airplane, Hot Shots, and then Naked Gun. Oh,
Again, it's easy to see where those mix-ups happen.
Yeah, and you know,
the movies and the directors. Yeah.
Yeah.
you've got like so many of the same actors, and like you said, the directors here. It's easy to kind of get them all sort of mixed up a little bit.
the writing and directing styles from all three of them.
All right, you ready for your second quote?
Yep.
All right, I feel good about this one, boys. I think y'all got it.
All right, your second quote is, "My eyes are ceramic. Caught a bazooka round at Little Bighorn. Or was it Okinawa?" Or
This is
Okinawa.
This is one of my favorite movies. True story. My first match in the MTFO, I missed a question about this movie.
Oh no, I hate when that happens.
Yeah,
There was a match.
I was kicking myself.
There was a match I notably lost recently. That was an MCU question, and I'll never forgive myself.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, let's see what you've got. I think we're on.
All right,
Actually, you're
Garth.
doing this one, Mark.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Garth. What do you got?
All right. This is another guess. Hot Shots Part 2.
You're close, but no cigar.
So close.
So close. So Ryan Payne, what do you got?
I went with the first Hot Shots.
You would be correct.
You are correct, sir.
Oh.
And Malcolm.
I did Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh, again, easy to do. And Nick, what you got for us?
That boat's filling up real quick. I also put part 2.
You know what it is? It's that duh is so tantalizing. You want to grab it.
Oh, man.
And in defense, part 2, I think, is probably the funnier of the two.
Yeah, it really is.
So,
It has it's more blown with their gags. Hot Shots, they're all kind of layered in there. That's why I went with the first one, because I was at first Leslie Nielsen kept popping in my head, but I thought, what about the other senior actor who collaborates with the Zuckers?
Right.
Tiger blood overfloweth.
All right. Let's see. Let's move on to the next one. This is let's see. Let's see how we do here. The next one, name the movie that the quote, "My name is Jim, but most people call me Jim," comes from.
Most people.
If I were a Jim, I think I would like to be called Jim.
I'd want to be called
Most people.
Captain Kirk. If I was a Jim.
Just if you were a Jim, you'd rather go by Captain Kirk, even. That's, you know what, that's fair, and I don't think anyone would fault you for it.
It's, unfortunately, I'm not a Jim, so I don't get to do that. But for all you Jims out there,
You're
have at
close.
it.
Though. I mean, you're closer than I am. You're a Jeff. You're not a Jim, but you're a Jeff.
This is true.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I really don't know why I'm doing the countdown things, but I see all the other guys on these shows do that. So anyway, I think we're with Ryan this time, if I'm not mistaken.
Start with Ryan, yeah.
No, I think I tried to get my head out of the box. I just fiercely wrote down Scary Movie, even though it's not right.
No. And this is this is one. This is probably the one movie I'm referencing on here tonight that probably the fewest people have seen, but it's a good one. Malcolm, what have you got, sir?
I'm not sure if this is a movie, but is it Spy Hard?
That is a movie, but that is not the one we're looking for. But that's a hilarious movie.
That is a very, very funny movie. Nick, what have you got, sir?
No one's seen Naked Gun, right?
No, only clothed guns, please.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a family show.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
And I went for another seldom seen movie, Airplane.
Oh. Yeah, that's closer to the era that this one came from.
Yeah.
But what we were looking for is Blazing Saddles.
Other film, yeah, you guys, yeah.
Zucker and Leslie Nielsen movies we had.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm so upset right now.
And that's like it's such a good movie, but it could never, ever, and never should be made today. But for the time it came out, it was super funny.
Yeah, it sadly does not work. Does not.
No.
It's upsetting, anyways.
But it's fun to watch when you put on the nostalgic goggles. But then,
yes,
it's like Ryan.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah. So now your fourth quote. Name the movie with this following quote. Yeah, that's it. You show that turd who's boss. I wanted very much to actually imitate this line because I think it's great.
And
I know.
Do you want the subtitle too?
I don't know if the subtitle was actually a part of the movie, so that's
it was.
I know it's kind of late.
If you have it, great. If you don't, fine.
Yeah,
it's because of the nature of the film.
Now, if you put the subtitle to one of the other ones, then you're not.
Yeah, then that will be. So, yeah.
No, that's fine.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pins down. And we love Peggy.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Yeah, 100% it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with Malcolm.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
That is correct.
You are correct.
You got a point. Nick, did you get it in time?
I did.
International Man of Mystery. Yes, you did. You absolutely did.
Fantastic.
And Garth.
I did not get it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whiteboard. Good film. I didn't see it. I heard good things. Ryan.
Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bet on this panel. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
It's so obvious now.
Hey, now that you know the movie, now you hear it, and now you realize my dilemma. I really wanted to do the imitation, but
right. And that's the like I said, that's the hard thing in that category is not because these are like iconic lines done by iconic characters. Okay, so coming up next for our 5th question in this category, we're going to do something a little fun. I hope y'all prepared. This next question is called "Don't Leave a Bad Impression."
Oh God.
Now we did a couple of these practice matches when we were trying to figure this all out, and this was like the most popular part of both of them. Now, prior to the match, I sent each one of you an actor's name, the name of a character they portray, and the name of a movie that they portray that character in. So what we're going to do is, since it looks like Malcolm has the most points right now, we're going to let him choose which one of you guys is going to do this. And he can choose himself. Now, before he chooses, here's how this will play out. Whoever's chosen is going to take those 3 clues that I gave you earlier before the match, and you're going to either act out, quote, or do an impression of that character. You cannot name the actor's name the character's name or any part of the movie's name. But other than that, knock yourself out. You're going to have 30 seconds for this ish. And everyone else will try to guess the actor, the character, and the movie. Now, for you other guys, for every actor, character, and for every part of that you get right, you get a point. So you can get up to 3 points on this one. Now, the person who gets chosen to do all the work here, they're going to have it a little bit easier. For every one of their competitors that gets at least 1 point, they're going to get a point. So the person doing the impersonation can also get up to 3 points.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Malcolm, the ball is in your court.
Fuck it, I'm going to pick myself.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Won't lie, a little disappointed, but that's okay.
Me too. I was all set.
And I have
That's okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna count down from 5, and then you can blast off, brother.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I played Richard III. I was an actor once, damn it. But now look at me. Look at me. I won't go out there and say that stupid line one more time.
You've got a few more seconds if you want to do more, Malcolm.
Yeah. 30 Come on.
There's really not much more I can say that would help.
Oh no.
Is it bad that the answer I would put down is Korg from Thor Ragnarok for obvious reasons?
All right. I'm going to give you guys about 10 more seconds.
Think about the quote.
Yeah.
Think about the quote. Think about the quote he didn't say
Yeah. Ha.
that he alluded to. This was when we did our first practice one of these after the match. We just sat around and did these for like an hour.
No.
Oh, all right. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Did anybody get anything?
Let's see. We're gonna start.
Let's start with
But
Nick.
yeah. We'll start. Go back to Nick.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I didn't get anything.
no.
Nothing for Nick. Garth, what do you got?
I needed 30 seconds of stuff. I just threw out airplane as a guess.
Oh,
Nope, not that one. And Ryan?
I was stuck on the character name, but the actor is Alan Rickman. The movie is Galaxy Quest. The actor, I couldn't remember his name. Was Alexander.
Oh,
Nice.
So-
British theater actor. So all I could think of was Alexander. I wanted to go Nigel, but that would have been too on the nose.
Okay.
Oh man.
How do you want to do this?
Go for it, Mark.
I will tell you this. It was Alan Rickman.
yeah.
Yes.
Movie is Galaxy Quest. Those are 2 points. He said Alexander. His name is Alexander Dane.
Ah, Dane.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Yeah. If
Nice. So close.
you don't
if
have to put on the character name. You don't have to.
yeah, I would say like the only reason I would go with no on the character name is just because they do say his full name
right.
several times.
Yeah. Okay.
Do the credits like of the new Galaxy Quest. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. So you get 2 points from
2
there,
points.
Ryan. And then
And
Malcolm.
Yep.
Malcolm gets 2 points.
or well,
Malcolm
Malcolm just gets 1 point on that one
Okay, got it.
because he gets for each of you other guys that get any points, he gets 1 point.
Oh, I got
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I understand now.
So
Okay.
all three of us got
Okay.
it. We've already gotten 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those were. So what did y'all think of that? Was that kind of a fun?
Oh
game?
no, that's super. No,
No,
that's
that is awesome, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. I wish
Yeah,
he had
and-
like by Grapthar's hammer or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to say.
I mean, I wanted to do it. I just didn't want to give it away too much. I thought that
But
quote
would've gotten
itself
3 points.
was
Yeah.
enough. So
Think.
You want 3 points. You want us to guess.
Yeah.
You want us to
My
guess.
guy had so many my guy was easily could have been
yeah.
easily.
Mine would have been real.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
I'd love to hear everybody's once we're done.
This
Because
is the one
Yeah.
I wish to God I had. I wish I were playing because
yeah,
if that one had been mine, I would have given you my Alan Rickman, and I love to do my Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman voicemail.
I would not have even hidden it. You would
I
have
actually
known
had
right
some thoughts prepared for my guy, honestly.
Man.
So,
All
so
right.
we got an interesting thing going into round 2. Now we
Yeah.
have
I'm gonna do another
Score update.
score update. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
of course.
Yeah.
Beautiful bean.
Finish putting these in real quick.
Oh man.
Next time, Malcolm, you'll know to make it easy because then you get more points.
Yep.
All right.
Meantime, we
If you
shall.
said by Grapthar's hammer, we all would have gotten it.
Yep.
But then we got the character's name.
Exactly.
We would have
All
gotten
right, let's see what we
Quest
got
and
here.
Alan Rickman at the least.
No. You're
Okay,
right. I mean,
let's see.
to make it easy. So everybody gets points.
What can I give you guys this time? How about a little bit of this?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Wait, we don't get monetized.
Bonus points.
All right.
So there we go. So we've got a tie for the lead right now between Ryan and Malcolm, but it's still a very close game.
It is
All right.
not over yet. The fat lady has not sung, as they say.
Judging from all of our performances, it literally is anyone's game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You're right. You're right.
All right, Scribs, do you want to tell them how round 3 works, or should I?
Yeah. I can give this, and then I think you've got the first question on this one.
Sure do.
So for round 3, and let's see. So round 3 is one of these is not like the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a list of 4 items. These could be movie names. These could be character names. These could be actor names. And you have to figure out which one doesn't belong. And that's about it.
Okay. Easy enough.
Fair enough. All right, are you guys ready for round 3?
yeah.
It's your last round. Let's do this. One of these is not like the other. Let's see. One of these does not belong. So name. I'm sorry, Scribs. You just say. All right.
Yeah, you can just list the 4 names.
Leslie Nielsen, O.J. Simpson, Gene Wilder, Priscilla Presley.
And this round is what we'll call a little bit of payback, because I think y'all will probably do a little better with this one.
I will say thank you for that one.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
It might break my heart if you guys missed this one.
And I also just watched this yesterday too. So.
Everything about how this game is on, if you don't miss this one, I'll be very sad.
Yeah, I'll be sad too.
So we just have to pick what doesn't belong.
Yeah. One of them doesn't go with the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I was making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Honestly, it doesn't hurt.
2, 1, and everybody's got their pins up. So we're going to start right back up with Nick.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder is correct.
Mhm.
Garth,
Gene Wilder was not in Naked Gun.
he was not, but
No.
imagine how much funnier
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
that it would be. Ryan Payne.
He would have been a great cameo, or at least a bit
Yeah.
part in any of the movies. Gene
Yeah.
Wilder.
Yep.
That's right. And Malcolm.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Yes, you
Yep. Good job, guys.
All right.
So everyone got a mark on that one. All right. So we're going to move on to question number 2. And these are all going to go the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So for our next one, Kingpin, Dodgeball, The Heartbreak Kid, Dumb and Dumber. Which one does not belong?
Ooh.
I mean, I have a personal opinion, but that's not how this game works.
Yeah. So, what do they call it? A hot take?
Mm-hmm.
Heartbreak Kid is one of my favorite movies
I'm going to let that sit.
ever.
Good
Guilty pleasure, big time.
There you go. It's got a memorable scene.
Oh, wait.
There's some funny stuff in it.
There's I won't.
All right.
I won't say what it is, but there's a memorable.
Yeah, there's a few. Every time I see a mariachi band, I think of that movie. All right, guys, let's jump down to Garth.
I went with Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that's not the one we're looking for.
All right.
Ryan.
I chose Dodgeball.
That's the one we're looking for. Because it's not done by the Farrellys.
Malcolm.
Oh, I was thinking actors.
Oh, I also read Dumb and Dumber, but
And
No, light bulb went off in my head.
There you go.
there he is.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking between Dodgeball and Heartbreak Kid, but then when you get talking about certain guys, I'm thinking there's not really anything offensive in Dodgeball. So
yeah, that's what I wrote Heartbreak Kid.
And there's a couple of rip torn moments that I go, well, maybe not that, but but we definitely see what you did here. So all right,
I thought the connection with Ben Stiller.
So here's your next group: Spy Hard, Johnny Dangerously, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Top Secret.
I think I know the theme here.
As I mentioned before, to a movie, and it's great.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And one of these is not like the other.
One of these is not like the other.
Robin, I don't remember seeing your name on the guest list. Nothing to be ashamed about. Sometimes I go by my maiden name.
I swear, this feels like your question, but man, okay.
These are good, fun questions.
I know.
That go multiple ways.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
I'll play myself afterwards.
And pins down. Let's see. We start with Ryan.
I decided to go with Johnny Dangerously.
You decided correctly. That was correct. Malcolm, what do you got?
I went with the correct answer, Johnny Dangerously.
Yep.
That's served you well. And Nick,
I went Austin Powers.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And Garth.
And the one with the Fargan ice hole.
That's right.
Oh man, darn.
Before we move on, the reason why I thought this was a trick question because all four of them are spy movies. But
No, Johnny.
No.
No, I mean parodies. Yes.
Yeah.
But if I had to narrow it down, Johnny Dangerously seems more like the straight laced like spy movie. While
It's
the
not
other
a spy movie.
It's not a spy movie.
It's a mobster movie.
That's
Yeah,
the
Johnny-
trick of that's the trick of
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Michael Keaton as the gangster. It's
I psyched myself out. Oh.
yeah.
It's right. I just want to play the other thing.
Yeah, that's right.
No spies and Johnny Dangerously.
Nope.
Makes sense.
I got him confused. Wow, so glad.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. It's
Marilyn
good.
Monroe and
Scribs, if you don't mind, I'd like to take this next one.
You've got it, sir.
All right. Your next grouping, gentlemen, number 4. Frederick Frankenstein, Frau Blücher, Abraham van Helsing, Inga.
Yeah, I appreciate you because, even though I'm not the hillbilly tonight, I still have trouble reading stuff like that.
I just wanted to show off my really terrible German accent.
That's fair.
I spent some time in Munich, and I thought I got really good, and turns out
Where that noise in the background? They must have loved your German accent.
it's because I said Frau Blücher.
Frau Blücher.
This is every time.
If you know, and you know what I'm talking about.
All right. It looks like all you guys are done. So let's go ahead. I think, are we on Malcolm this go round?
We are on Malcolm.
All right. What have you got, Mr. Malcolm?
I put Abraham von Helsing.
Boom, nailed it.
You are correct. All right. Nick, what have you got?
Another one I'd be really sad if I missed it. Abraham Van Helsing.
There you go. And
I
Garth?
wanted to say the other names with the accent.
I know, right? And Ryan, what have you got?
Abraham Van Helsing. I'm going to do this in Gene Wilder's expression. Abraham Van Helsing.
Yeah,
There you go.
Man, I should have. I was going to say something about nice knockers, and I completely missed my chance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I think there's always you know.
Oh, no, there's
you
other.
can still say it. Yeah.
Never mind. Take a drink, please.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we are coming down to the final question of this this little shindig. I hope you guys have been having a good time.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
All right. Now, this next one we're going to do, you're going to get some extra time on it. I'm going to give you all a full minute.
Ooh, holy crap. Okay.
You will need it.
And you're going to need it.
Jeez. Okay.
So here's what we're doing next.
Oh, okay.
So who has played 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Obviously.
Show of hands, everybody? Okay, good. So what we're going to do is you guys are all going to start off with 7 points, okay? And I'm going to give you a movie, and you're to link that movie to Kevin Bacon within 6 degrees.
6 people. Yeah.
Right. So what we'll do is you're going to make a list of all the actors that you link down to Kevin Bacon, including Kevin Bacon. And then what we'll do is we'll take the number you have there, subtract Kevin Bacon away, and then we're going to subtract that from 7, and that's how many points you'll get. So if you can go in like one character, you'll end up getting 6 points. If it takes 2 characters, it'll be 5 points, and so on.
Okay.
Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Like, yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up there.
The most favorite barroom game ever played if you're a movie fan.
Yes, yes.
Kevin Bacon. And now we're bringing it to the face-off. This is my favorite segment, by the way, so I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how y'all do. By the way, I got it in 1.
Oh, I'm sure.
So there's your challenge. There's your challenge.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh.
No pressure. No
pressure. No pressure. All right. So the movie you're going to start with is Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Okay.
The full 60 seconds begins. And really take your time to think about it. You know, I love Kevin Bacon, and I don't have a follow-up to that.
I don't think you need one.
No, he's fantastic. He can charm the pants off of you. He can scare the crap out of you, and then sometimes he can just make you laugh till you piss your drawers.
He's a chameleon.
I will say there was a movie that he did called I won't say what it's called, but he did a movie, and I only watched the last scene of it, and I bawled my eyes out.
Oh man, I may know the one you're talking about.
There's a famous song that went along with it, and it was because of the song and because of the content of the scene. And I said I was not prepared for what that was, and I'm a blubbery mess.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys 10 more seconds.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, really? That music is coming on right now. You guys hear that?
Just think of it as the
wife in the other room. So.
Right.
Can we do a repeat?
Yeah.
Another repeat for Ryan.
Yeah, I'll give you like another 15 seconds.
That works.
Okay.
We were already at a minute and a half, but
Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy. You got 15 seconds. Connect those degrees and
See, I feel like I threw out that challenge, and now everyone's trying to find that one.
Yeah.
We have to
you
name
said it.
the
I found it. No, yeah. By the way,
All right, 5,
You have to name the movies as well.
4. Oh yeah.
Yep.
3,
Oh, son of a bitch.
2, 1. You can. Hey, if you just have the actors' names written down, you can tell us the movie.
Yeah.
As you go along, you don't have to have the movie written down.
Okay.
This, man.
Yeah, sorry,
All right.
because I didn't say that at the beginning, but you do have to tell us what movie.
Okay, that's what I wrote the names and not the movie.
all right.
Yeah. All you have to write down is the characters' names, but you need to tell us what movies they connect them. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we are. I think we're back to Nick on this one.
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
Oh,
mistaken.
you don't want to start with me. You do not want to start with me.
No.
I couldn't get any. I mean, I started with Vince Vaughn, and then I tried to think of a connection and couldn't come up.
Ah,
Yeah, so I. Oof.
that's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
All right. So, sorry. What do you
I
got?
went with Vince Vaughn as well with Kevin Bacon, and the movie is Invisible Man.
Yes. You know what?
Oh my god, that's what it was. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So you get 6 points.
Wait, this is not
Points.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
Vince Vaughn is an Invisible Man with Kevin Bacon.
that's
Yeah.
what it is. Oh my god.
So hey, there's another one. Ryan.
Okay.
There is another one. Yeah.
I went with Will Ferrell, Queen Latifah, and Kevin Bacon. Will Ferrell was in Stranger Than Fiction with Queen Latifah, and then Queen Latifah was in the movie Beauty Shop with Kevin Bacon.
There you go.
All right.
5 points for you, sir.
I have to take a pause and do a fact check.
Okay.
What? For the movie?
Because Kevin Bacon was in a movie called Hollow Man, in which he became invisible.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, Garth. That's right.
Oh no.
No, that's right. That's correct.
Yeah, that is correct. Oh gosh. Oh man.
I'm like 99%.
Yeah. So
No, you're
Hollow
right.
Man, which starred another famous several famous actors, but it's Hollow Man. That's the name of the movie, and also Vince Vaughn is not in it.
It's not in it. Fair
Unfortunately,
it was.
we can't take that one, Garth. No.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Garth. Man.
Oh,
Oh,
you said yes, you got me excited. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, brother.
wow.
That got by me too.
Yeah. Could
I
I
hate
do
doing
real
that.
quick, Ryan? What was yours again?
Will Ferrell, Queen Latifah, and Kevin Bacon. Because Will Ferrell starred in Stranger Than Fiction with Queen Latifah, and then Queen Latifah headlined the movie Beauty Shop, also with Kevin Bacon in it as well. Because Kevin Bacon played her original employer. She quits to start her own beauty shop.
I think you might be correct. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna do a
so.
fact check just to keep it fair.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And hang on.
Shoot.
I'm curious to see what everyone's doing over in the comments.
And he is correct. He is correct. There you go. Kevin Bacon is in Beauty Shop. So there you go. So 5 points for Ryan, you said?
Yeah, that's why I heard fine.
Yep, 5 points for Ryan. And then Malcolm, what have you got?
Well, I don't know if I get any points because I didn't actually get to Kevin Bacon in the end, but I put Will Ferrell was in Stranger Than Fiction with Emma Thompson, who was in Emma with Alan Rickman, and Alan was in Die Hard with Bruce Willis, and that's where I finished.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we can give you anything for that, Malcolm.
Emma Thompson popped up in my head because she's also in Stranger Than Fiction.
But you were right about all those, though.
But yeah, you were right about those, and I appreciate all the levels you went through to get there. I understand.
I tried to go extensive just like you did, Malcolm.
But
I was
if
trying
I
for that
can-
one connection.
if I can I please make the connection that I think Scribbs made?
Go for it.
My one connection: Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy with Steve Carell, who is with Kevin Bacon in Crazy Stupid Love.
That's the one. That's the one.
Right there. I was thinking Steve Carell. I was just trying to figure what else is he in.
Oh,
Okay, hey, I have a before I tally up our points.
Wait, did Nick get anything?
I got 0.
You got 0 on that. Yeah. I still have one more gift to show, so I'm gonna tally up the points.
Right,
but one thing I wanted to ask you guys, since we just did this, I tried to pick an ensemble movie, so there would be a lot of different possibilities. Did I pick an ensemble movie with too many people in it?
Well, Anchorman, I was thinking of the fight scene. I was like,
there's a ton of
a few of the others like Catherine Hahn, Christina Applegate, Fred Ward.
There's a lot of people.
But all the cameos in the fight.
So
that's career. Same with Fred Ward and Christina Applegate. So I was I mean, honestly, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon is a good way to study as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
But going back to my question, like, were there too many people in the movie I chose?
I think that's a good
question. That's a good point.
Yeah.
If it was any of the parodies with the Zucker that's directed by the Zuckers or the Fairley Brothers, we might be in some contention.
It'd be. I thought those would be harder because most of them have the same actors and actresses in them.
Yeah. But no, I think it's a good, like, for a premiere episode, it's a good question.
Okay.
And if you want to slowly get it more, as people get more comfortable with the game, then it'd be good.
Exactly. And hopefully,
certainly.
I mean, as you saw, most of us didn't even get it. So
no. And I thought
it was still a good question.
I mean, it's when you really try to like narrow down the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, like sometimes it gets tricky. Depending, your brain might go somewhere else.
Wait, is this a slice for the movie trivia Schmodown? And follow-up question: why isn't it?
I'm inclined to agree.
One hell of a slice to make so many questions off of.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I agree.
Yeah. Anybody from the movie trivia Schmodown watching this? Why is Kevin Bacon not a slice? Please tell me.
There's just too much. There's just too much.
There's too much stuff.
All right, guys.
Even off those questions. Off that slice.
I think I've got the score all tallied up.
You don't have to show mine. You don't have to show mine. Leave mine off.
It's not as bad as you think, Nick.
It's not. It's really not. This was actually a lot closer. You'll see.
Yes.
Let's see.
Like 6 points.
So let's see. I think I've got one more of these guys in honor of that last question.
Of course.
One of those had to be in a movie with Kevin Bacon.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, this was pretty close.
I actually have Ryan at 16.
You know what? I forgot to.
Ryan definitely
16.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close. That last round really threw Ryan out in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But the rest of you guys kept it pretty tight throughout the match.
Yeah.
We tried.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna put y'all all back up on the screen real big.
I was so stressed out.
Poor Ryan.
So stressed out.
I wish I had the impression because I was like, oh, we get points if they get it right. So we do a good impression and we get 3 points.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna look for some comments to throw up here because I've kind of haven't been watching.
Let's see some
of my other stuff. But hey, while
the more relaxed you are, the more confident you are with this format, you're gonna be able to do this like with like the back of your hand. You can do this.
So
yeah, I'd love to do this again sometime.
One of these, honestly, this is fun.
Yeah. So it looks like Jimmy, he called out the Invisible Man. Like
he did, yep.
Right then, yeah.
Thank you.
Director.
But no, I was with Jimmy. I know.
I was wrong on all counts.
Jimmy.
Oh wait, hold on,
man.
Yeah.
Should be Lord Kevin Bacon.
Lord Kevin Bacon.
He should be a lord.
But also,
He should be, right? I agree with. I will drink to that.
salud.
Mhm.
Well, with that, we have a definitive winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, real quick,
Caramel Mountain itself.
recognize my koozie.
Oh,
Nope, Hattie B's.
Oh, we got a
I love it.
Nice.
Nashville guy. I know all about Hattie B's.
I was like, sorry, I thought I'd throw that in.
It's fine.
Oh my
I know,
God.
Fantastic.
It's all Birmingham has. So
You know what? That's totally fair. If
All
you're in
right.
the Nashville area and you want Nashville hot chicken, the real stuff, go to Prince's. That's all. I'm
that's
saying.
right. No, I have a couple of buddies of mine that live there. He told me the same thing. So
There you go. There you go.
Anyways,
Well,
What we can do is Cane's Raising Chicken or Popeyes.
that's what we have here. All of those.
Hey, you got Whataburger. I don't want to hear it.
I do got some
Whataburger.
Whataburger, and it's best at like 3 a.m, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
He's such
After a
a-
little bit of this.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Shake
Well,
Shack.
hey, before I shut this down for tonight, if y'all have got a few minutes, do you guys want to do the other impressions?
I would love to.
Yeah,
I kind of want to. Yeah.
I would love to do mine.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah. So what we'll do is we'll go around and this isn't for any points or anything, but
Yeah.
we'll give you 30 seconds and let you do yours and we'll see if we can guess it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. And did you want? And I'll let y'all. Whoever wants to go
Right.
first can just chime in. Ryan, you want to
Yeah.
go first?
Ryan, since he won, gets to go first.
Okay.
Look, you guys might get this in immediately one try. So here we go.
Okay.
That's what you want.
I can't breathe in this thing.
Good one.
Right.
Okay.
That's your best.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
It's
yes.
good.
Are we writing it down? I mean, I can write it down. I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's
This
a good.
one's also very
The
good.
initial laugh happened because you busted out a death stroke. That's what
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking,
This is another one. Oh no! Wait. Oh.
There's
Okay.
one
sorry,
creature
my sister
man.
was high school boyfriend twice Deathstroke. And that
I am your
Yeah.
father,
Yeah.
fucking former roommate.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I think I didn't set my timer, but I think it's probably been 30 seconds.
Yeah. What you got, Nick?
Yeah. So y'all can just throw them up.
Garth, Garth, Malcolm, Dark out. What you got?
Oh, sorry, I gotta go put the movie and the actor too. It's written.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he did the second quote is when I clicked to it. I don't know if I wrote it down.
I missed it.
Oh
And
man.
I got
Dark Helmet, Rick Moranis, and Spaceballs.
Yeah, it's like I forgot the other two.
So I just have to say I've never met Peggy, but I'm loving her comments.
Oh, Peggy's
Yeah.
awesome.
Peggy's-
Oh, that's wrong. Sorry, wrong one.
Yep. How many assholes?
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
I'm an asshole.
I just love this first scene though that much. That's why I thought it was so easy to remember. It's just like
Oh yeah.
I love what you did, Ryan, but I'm shocked you didn't go with "What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken."
oh, I had 7 more. I could have did.
Yeah.
No, what? Did you say anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good.
Yeah, it's another.
Are we watching ourselves right now? And is
Yeah.
it now?
Go for
Yes,
it.
sir. All right. So who's going to go next, or who wants to go next?
Garth, you got an impression there?
All right.
Look,
Okay.
guys,
I can go if you don't have it yet.
Yeah. No. All right. So here we go. I should have gotten this in 1 billion points. Come here, Scotty. Let me hug you. Come here. Come here. Come here, Scotty. Oh, hello, you. And I'm going to hit this button, and I will make you all go sink your chairs down.
Oh, that's
I'm ready to get it now. I didn't.
You ran out of things to say.
I really think just that right there is all you have to do.
I love it.
Yeah, oh my
That's
God.
literally all you
Why
had
am
to
I-
do.
No,
That was awful.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh,
God.
1 billion points.
You're
No,
totally gonna,
well,
you're totally
well,
gonna
you're
kick yourself, Jack.
Oh my God! I swear.
I'm so gonna be so annoyed. I can't think of it. Just
I'm going up
everybody else answer. I can't think of it. This is so mad.
It's related to what I'm wearing. If that helps.
Well, what Ryan and Malcolm? What do you guys?
Yeah,
got?
go ahead.
It's Mike Myers, Dr. Evil, Austin
Oh
Powers.
yeah, stop.
It is absolutely Dr. Oh, Ryan! Oh no!
Yes.
I guess I had Bill Murray from Caddyshack because of the mumbling.
I mean, as soon as I'm gafted,
You
I
only
should have
do
got this
that.
at 1 billion points.
Yeah.
Oh,
1 billion points.
Okay.
And I'm also wearing Mike Myers related.
I love how Peggy's promoting her own show on.
Yeah,
this.
you know what?
Thanks,
Since
Peggy.
Yeah.
one.
Peggy wins for best comments tonight, so we'll put that.
Yeah, I was on that episode, and it was fun. You're welcome, Peggy.
Well, there you go. Maybe I'll get invited one day.
That's for sure. Y'all, it's
Okay.
All right, so this one was tough because there's a lot of. I mean, since this is a family show, with drinking.
It's okay. It's after.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to go for it, Nick.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, here we go.
But you should
Yeah,
just
tell-
start the-
All right, here we go. I know who I am. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Nice and done.
Keep going if you want.
I mean, that's the cleanest one I could find.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
others,
That's,
Like, you can do like all of his other.
that's probably the best one.
Sure.
I mean, it was between that one and another one, and I was like, oh, the
Yeah.
other one's pretty rough. Everybody knows you never go full.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold off.
I don't want to get this flagged.
I mean, there are so many more that can.
Oh, there's a bunch. I'm just saying they're all so terribly. Oh,
Like, hey, man, I don't think character into
you're
LGBT
welcome.
comic.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now you owe him 4 quarters.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
Here's
What is
the
that? What is that in
Sorry,
Canadian?
yeah, what is that in Canada dollars?
How many times a movie?
You owe him a donut from Thornton's.
That works. That works.
Peggy, spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the other. It's like, what do you mean, you people?
Turn your
That was
board
my
down.
fault. I was
Yeah.
trying to click on that one, but they removed.
Everybody's flippy. Everyone knows this question.
Oh yeah,
What
Yeah,
y'all got? There you go.
Although I didn't get the character name.
I believe it's
Yeah,
Sergeant.
no, the character name is incorrect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
right. He's a
It's,
sergeant.
Kirk Lazarus.
What the the guy he's playing? Kirk
That's true.
Lazarus.
That the guy he is
Yeah.
playing is Lincoln Thomas. That's true. But he,
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That
we
is a
would've-
good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll give you that one there.
Yeah, we would have. I would have.
Yeah,
we
the
would have
actor.
accepted either
I
one.
got you, Malcolm. Yeah, sorry.
But
Nicely
yeah.
done. Nicely done, you guys.
I know because
Yeah.
it's Lincoln Thomas voice saying that line. I'm a dude disguised as playing as another dude. Yo, you don't know what dude he is.
I think I might be nobody.
Yeah, I mean that one you was the highly overrated Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
No, I was like,
What?
oh,
Come
No,
on, man.
when Scribs sent me that, I was like, oh boy.
What do you mean? What do you mean overrated?
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, this during this movie. And I love the whole thing with Robert Downey Jr.'s character, especially now with so many Hollywood actors. It even makes even more sense.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
in an interview on Joe
We're gonna need you to calm down.
No,
on Joe
no,
Rogan's show, Robert Downey Jr. said he was glad about Ben Stiller's character getting the most heat.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you never go full
Yeah.
more heat than
The smoke screen his character was. Everyone focused on the line, but not the fact that it's a white actor beating the dude in black.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It makes me love the movie even more. The fact that so many people were so blinded with their tunnel vision. I'm like,
Yep.
it's a smoke show right in front of you. I mean, come on, look at me, for Christ's sakes.
Yep.
I'm not putting it on, and I can see it's offensive, but I'm still loving it.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right.
Are you still playing the character Ryan Payne? You can take that off now. It's fine.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna get you on me.
He does wear makeup sometimes. Ultra
Oh,
pink.
Yeah, he's right.
No.
There is a certain if a certain person's watching this, why the hell am I not back on Schmobates yet? So then you can see me back in Mason.
Yeah, Ultra Panda needs a return.
That's good. Good question.
All right.
No
Yeah,
offense.
well,
Man, Garth, you're going a little heavy over there. You need to chill out. Like you're chugging that thing. You need to be careful.
I'm not
Sorry.
driving.
all right. Well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a night, just so we can end the broadcast. But we can hang out for a while if you guys want. I want to give a quick plug. We're going to be doing the next one of these on. How do I take that?
Oh my
away?
god. Is that the next one? Because that's
That is
awesome.
going to be the next one. So the next
I
one
was
will be
looking so many quotes.
it's going to be on Sunday, February 16th at 8
Ooh,
p.m.
that'll be a good one.
So Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern will be our regular time for these. And then this one's going to be the theme's going to be action stars. So it should be a lot of fun.
That should be
And I can actually go ahead and tell you guys who's going to be competing in this. Let me bring up my notes. And we're going to have in this one, we're going to have Joe Farrelly,
Oh, Joe.
Brandon Dunlap,
nice.
Brian Fernandez, and Cameron Redshaw.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Malcolm's going to be joining me on the desk for this one.
Okay, so you beat me to it, Malcolm.
But yeah, going forward, what I'd like to do is kind of have like the co-host spot be a sort of a rotating position.
Mhm.
So, any of you guys watching or any of you guys here, if you think it's something you might want to try, let me know.
Yeah, I haven't hosted. I'll try it. Sure.
There you go.
And if y'all have any ideas for themes, I actually have these things planned out through the end of April.
Mhm.
But if y'all have any ideas for themes, leave a comment, and I'll try to work it in. But that's it for tonight. I'm just going to go around and let everyone sign off individually. You can say what you want to say if you've got something you want to promote or you want to tell people where they can find you.
Yeah.
Go for it. So we'll jump over to Mark first.
You can always find me at the Movie Trivia Face-Off as the Maniac, holding it down for the Fraction. We are going to take this new season by storm, and I know that some Dollhouse members are in the audience right now, but I don't care. I hope you know the Fraction is not done with you. And yeah, you can find me there. You can find me there participating all over the interwebs in the Full Metal Trivia, Multiplex Entertainment, and as always, please listen to Mark Talk Podcast, the podcast where I talk about all the things in the nerdy realm. Maybe you get an occasional rant or two about life. That's where you can find me, Twitter and Instagram at Mark the Bat.
Sounds good. And Mr. Nick Carley.
Well, excuse me. Well, you can basically see me anywhere in the Movie Trivia Schmodown universe. I'm part of basically everything you can possibly think of. So, Facebook's the best way to contact me. But, I participate in all leagues because it's an amazing thing. So, if you want to reach out, I'm here. I'd happy to be talked about whatever. So this was a blast. I'm happy you guys did it and hope to be back at some point later this year.
Yes, sir. We will get you back in here. And for those of you that don't know, that guy is the guy that got me in here.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, we sat next to each other at the Houston Schmodown live event, and I was eavesdropping as he was talking about this shit.
Yeah, and I told him to start looking into stuff, and now he's the great character that is, and I don't want to take credit or anything.
Well, you should.
Oh,
If we hadn't been sitting next to each other, I probably would not be here doing this with y'all tonight.
I'm happy you mentioned it. I appreciate it.
To quote a good action movie, all I give you is the door. You have to be the one to walk through it.
It's fair.
Oh,
It's fair.
And so, Nick, you were the Morpheus to Jeffrey's Neo.
there you go.
Completely take that.
So you gave him some pills to choose from?
What pill did he give you?
Just red and blue pill.
I'm saving the blue one for when I meet somebody.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh, that's
okay then.
All right. Whoops, sorry. And Garth, Garth.
It's Garth McMurray and that's Facebook and Twitter, and on Instagram it's Garth_McMurray, because some other Garth McMurray beat me to it. You can find my comics art there, and also on Facebook I run the Schmodown Rock Stars fan group. So pop in there, and that's about it.
sweet.
And I should also plug this past week I was on Schmodown, so go check that out. Guest judges were Whitney Seibold and Chance Ellison. It had
You mean Showbase.
Showbase, right?
Schmobates, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Why? What did I say? It wrong?
Slow down.
Oh, Schmobate. I'm dreaming.
I didn't see that yet.
We all knew what you meant.
Schmobate.
Yeah.
I wish. And I have more matches coming up, and movie trivia face-off, and multiplex Warzone and stuff. So
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you here, buddy, and looking forward to your upcoming matches. All right. And Mr. Carmel Mountain, Ryan Payne.
Well, I mean, right now, people can definitely find me on the Movie Trivia Face-Off. Go back to the page. You can see some of my previous matches I did here. My geek match against Jay Overtime. You can watch the singles tournament and see how Jake Marigoli became champion by beating, because I was one of his opponents along the way. Also, Scribs, I know me and you, we got 2 certain matches coming up. Our booze bout. And, of course, we do have, look, I have something special planned for that booze bout. I got myself a little bit of the bubbly right here.
Yeah.
So taking shots of this. And then, yes, soon, me and you and a third participant are going to go one-on-one, putting our hair on the line.
That's right. That's right.
Winner gets bragging rights. Loser loses all of this.
That's right. And I have to say, Ryan, ever since I got into the MTFO, like one of the first Hillbilly Hollers I did, you were one of the people I was talking about in a match preview. And I didn't know anything about you. And someone commented and chimed in, "Oh, he has awesome hair." And you know what? They were right. And I'm just in awe that you're putting it on the line for this thing. Good job, man.
Yeah. But other than those matches, I know this upcoming weeks, I'm in the tournament finals of a Star Wars exhibition match between 4 great competitors, Joe Farrelly being one of them, and someone that you and Mark are very familiar with, Ruben Colon, and again also with Jeremiah Morris. The winner will hopefully have bragging rights of being great at Star Wars trivia, and I can hold my head up high since I can't really compete Star Wars trivia in the face-off. Since I'm, like Yoda, I put myself from exile.
Very few can.
Yeah, I'm on an island throwing lightsabers over my shoulder. Malcolm, what have you got, sir?
You can find me in just over an hour on Take 3 Productions hosting my show Rankum.
Yes.
We're talking about comedies of the 2010s. And Mark's going to be there. And you're also going to find me all around the fan leagues. I've got a match against Joe Farrelly coming up in Geektacular. And yeah, I'm just all over the place on Letterboxd, Twitter, Stardust, Facebook.
Joe Farrelly's making the rounds, apparently.
He is. He's a busy boy.
He was my teammate in a MTFO or another league's teams match, the presentation trivia.
Yeah, keep your eye on that guy, Joe. If he's as good at trivia as he is debates, then I can't wait to play against him again.
He's good.
He carried my weight, and that's a lot of weight to carry. So
Yeah. Well, we'll see how he is. Me and Malcolm will see how he is here in a couple of weeks with the Barroom Trivia Brawl.
Oh, heck yeah. All right.
And And I guess that's it for tonight, folks. Thank you to everyone that tuned in and all the comments. I am going to look through them. I just while I was controlling all the questions and stuff, I couldn't get into the comments as much as I wanted, but I'm going to try to do that more next time. And thank you for all of you guys for hanging out with me tonight and doing this. I think we pulled it off, and I am definitely looking forward to the next one.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Awesome.
it's
Man.
a great format. I hope it sticks around because it really is fun.
It's gonna it'll be around.
Involved in this. I mean, this would be fantastic.
Yeah.
The 6 degrees of separation. If I was right and other people were wrong, I would have been like, bam. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah. It would have been a close tie between the two of us, honestly, I think.
Yeah. So that was a letdown that I was way off. I got the title of the movie wrong, and Vince Vaughn wasn't in it. It was way off.
Man, we're gonna. I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and take us off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.